Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dead Rising 2, Case Zero, The Adventures of a Cowboy Bowler. Alright, so we've got quite a few things to do. We still got to look into the missing bike parts we have left over, and we probably have some more survivors to look out for. Could see Bob's howdy. Bob's flagging us down, so we'll go take a look at what Bob has to do here. Or has for us to do. Whatever. Jump, Spider-Man, jump. Hey, y'all! That is still a weirdly voice-acted line. So, Bob's found some young hooligans. The best type of hooligans. And apparently he's using a bike part as a weapon, and considering that all that's left is the engine and the handlebars, I'm gonna assume he's using the engine. Maybe tied to a stick like a giant fucking hammer. God, that'd be awesome. $10 says he's using the handlebars. Oop, broadsword. I don't think I have that many weapons left. Yeah, I might as well pick it up. Anyway, what we have here is another secret area, which, well, I guess it's not really secret. It's kind of required, even. But we'll go ahead and kind of show you how to get in there. Bob actually owns a gun store, which he mentioned earlier on. And in fact, he was probably the one causing the racket when Mr. Chuck walked out and heard the gunfire coming from the store. So, here's Bob's store. Now, Bob's store is pretty sweet, has a bunch of stuff in it. Also, just in case you didn't know, you can break cash registers here in the game to get money. But also, it's got a lot of weapons in here. As you can see, there's a bunch of shotguns. Think of it as the equivalent of the gun store in Dead Rising 1. I know that's kind of obvious, but whatever. Oh, Chuck, you're the only one who can drink a beer with the cap still on. As you can see, the hunting fish store. I really should have read the name. Oh well. Has a bunch of stuff. Has a moose head if you want to mess around with that. It's got a bow and arrow, which I guess we'll take for, you know, fun. Another broadsword, some shotguns. Opening the door unlocks it, just like pretty much every other area here. And here you can see how kind of useless the bow and arrow is. Takes like 6 shots, or 3 or 4 shots to the body. 1 shot if you peg someone in the head. Not really that useful, but fun, I guess. Dink! And that would be our survivors. Now let's go say hi. Oh, better close the door. Back here's Jason and Archie. They seem to be having some trouble dealing with that one zombie. And if you talk to Archie first, it sort of messes up because really Jason does the introductions. Makes a lot more sense if you go talk to Archie afterwards, but whatever. Yeah, normally every time I came back here there was a bunch of zombies, so he'd be like, hey, can you help us out? And it made a lot of sense. Right now, not so much, considering it was just one chick. Anyway, he demands a broadsword and mentions the hunting store, in case you haven't been there. We actually have a broadsword, or I guess we've gotten 2 at this point, since there's one on the ledge. He will trade us the handlebars, and it actually takes up a weapon slot, like I mentioned before. So the good thing is you don't really have anything to carry around. You can still use weapons and stuff as you want to escort him out of here. Also, in case you're curious, yes, the radio will give you some more updates. I think it may be mostly the stuff that was played in the intro. I didn't really stick around long enough. But, you know, it's just people chatting about how there's zombies. And that's not really a big surprise when there's motherfucking zombies everywhere. I am really liking this new targeting system and being able to run and gun. I love the phone making the noise over there. Anyway, I've now got 25 grand, which I got from Gemini, from getting those gems for her, which means I can now afford the Zombrex that little bitch took from me. Also, make sure to pick it up. You don't automatically get it. It does drop here. I've made that mistake before. Alright, we got some Zombrex. Nothing to worry about for poor Katie. And we can just head out of here.
Stay right there.
Gotta love firing and moving. You know, the funny thing is I was watching the game trailers review of this game. They were really giving it some shit. And honestly, it really seemed like the reviewer had no idea what the fuck Dead Rising is. It's like, oh, it seems really bad. You're gonna die a few times. You know, it's like, really? There's improvements in every single way. I don't know if I've made full mention of all of them, but I figure I might as well here. But yeah, like, the save system is amazingly helpful in this. 3 save slots really alleviates a lot of the pain you had in Dead Rising 1. Oops, I left in a cutscene, or a loading screen. And then on top of that, like any of the death, it's really hard. Survivors are annoying. This is all kind of part of the Dead Rising play experience. I wonder if the guy had even played the fucking game. Anyway, I'm going to show you another neat thing, which I kind of just randomly found. You can just try to leave.
I can't do it. I can't leave Katie.
Love that look on his face. Not sure if he's disappointed in himself or not. Anywho, we've now got one of the bike parts, which I guess I could have turned in, but screw it, I'll just do it all at once. Let's go ahead and look at the movie theater. Oh, nope, bad zombie. We'll go ahead and take a look at the movie theater and go get the engine parts. Also, I'm disappointed my mace idea did not happen. I guess we could always just stop by Wonderful Bob and see if he's got any updates for us. Once you've received this message from Bob again, I mean, it pretty much means the Survivor section is done. There's only one last Survivor run, which occurs later in the case or storyline, whatever. I'll come back to the casino, that's fine. But yeah, there's only one more Survivor set, and it occurs much later, and it's there just mostly to piss you off. You'll see when we get there. Anyway, Still Creek's movie theater. Theater's kind of rink-a-dink in comparison to the stuff from Dead Rising. But, I mean, hey, check this out. Apparently they made a prequel to the Mega Man movies. And actually uses old-school Mega Man artwork compared to the crazy new artwork they made for Dead Rising's version of Mega Man. I'm cool with that. It's also original Mega Man. It's not Mega Man X like Dead Rising was. Whatever. Who cares? Don't bitch about fan service. So, right here is our engine. In the back on the other side is a battery if you want to make some crazy electric weapons. You can make an electric rake using that. But yeah, we're going to speed this up. I don't think you need me to make this run another time. Hi-ho! That was awesome. Oh, that was totally worth it. Alright, so we've got all our engine parts.
Nice place to visit, but I ain't gonna die here.
Oh god, she turned into a zombie! Oh wait, she always looks like that. Never mind. Yep, always good to have a little bit of duct tape on your brand newly purchased wheel.
Ain't you a beauty?
Sarcasm. Alright, the bike's built. Case is done. Right? Wrong. There's actually quite a few things to do left over here. There's a bit of time to explore, mess around with things, but I don't know about you guys, but we actually got some combo weapons. I think it might be a good time to look at some of the new stuff. Might as well, right? So, one of them was the IED. That is a propane tank and some nails.
Just like Mom used to make.
Apparently his mom was Irish. Anyways, this thing takes up a slot, and it's kind of basically like moving any of the major pieces around, like the engine, so on and so forth. When you have it, it will basically take up all your inventory. Moving off it drops it. Same crap as before. So if you want anything else, you're going to have to, well, drop it. In this case, I'm actually going to drop it here in a second, because I would like to make another one, in it, which I believe is the drill bucket. I don't remember the name of it. Fuck it. But you get a drill and a bucket and combine the two and it makes a fucking amazing weapon. By the way, we'll check out that creepy laughing crap that's happening in a few minutes. You'll be wonderfully weirded out by it. I know I was. Yes. I kind of miss Fantastic. Oh, by the way, if you haven't heard the announcement, there is going to be a Case West, which will be DLC, much like this. It takes place after Dead Rising 2, in which Chuck and Frank investigate more of the truth behind what occurs in Dead Rising 2 together. And apparently Frank even has his photography aspect while Chuck maintains his little building. So that should be really interesting. Apparently it's co-op as well. But yeah, don't worry. We'll actually get a good taste of Fantastic later. He even says it in the trailer. So here's the IED. Holy shit. I love that it leveled me up. That thing kills zombies real good. Here's the drill hat at work. Pretty fucking disgusting, and it's thus amazing. The shower head is the kind of the first thing that really pops in my mind when I see this thing. The shower head's actually still in the game. Fuck that, I'm not leaving that thing. Really quickly, we'll just go over and hang out with Bob. Like I said, at this point, there's not a whole lot to do. No more survivors. No more artifact pieces. Holy shit. Wow. Dead Rising has taken its toll. No more engine parts or bike pieces. So really there's just a lot of time to explore. Take a look around the town, do some things. You really can't leave at this point. I'll show that later when I actually try, and it'll give you an error message. So in the meantime, let's go unlock some doors and get an achievement and, I don't know, hang out. This is awesome, by the way. I love that they did this. That's fucking wonderful. Also, over here's a can of spray paint. I don't really know what the recipe is for this, but it's got to be amazing. But in the meantime, you can do this. Doesn't really do anything except for make someone green, but that's cool, right? Here. Have a hat.